Welcome to Asking the Adult Sports Equation Network, and today we have an amazing game, the biggest game of the season, especially for Bears fans. And you can see what we're doing over here. It's the Bears versus Packers. It's a rivalry game like no other before, at least not since maybe the Jay Cutler era, maybe Mitch Trubisky at one point, but it's been a long time, Mike. How do you see this thing matching up this afternoon?
I'm gonna tell you, we get no respect whatsoever. No respect from the media, no respect from the fans, no respect from the betting odds. Today, this is a respect game because look what has happened to us in the week. The Bears are money favorites, not money favorites, money underdogs by a lot in this situation. Green Bay is a heavy favorite in this game. They're getting 6.5 points on the line. You know, one of the things I looked at during this week that told me we had no respect whatsoever was the odds to win the Super Bowl. We were the 14th worst odds at 40-1. Go out and bet that right now because
40-1
odds right today on ESPN. We are the 14th worst team. The Lions have a better chance at better odds at winning the Super Bowl than our Chicago Bears. And this game going to turn that all around today.
Well, they need some respect, some R-E-S-E-P-T, some Aretha Franklin needs to be going down on this field today.
We don't want to be the Bears don't need to be Rodney Dangerfield. They need to be Aretha Franklin.
Exactly. It's respect. It's a respect game all the way around. Like right now, the Bears are 9-3 and control their own destiny ahead of the whole NFC. And right now, just a half game ahead of Green Bay. So this is going to be for all the marbles, basically.
It will be for all the marbles. Not really, because Green Bay next week they got the Broncos at Mile High. Broncos don't lose there. And then they come back to Soldier Field. But I'll tell you, win today, it gets a lot easier in this situation. It gets a little bit closer to my 12-5 record, which if I get this 2 years in a row prediction, I think I win the ASN Sports Network Profit of the Year award.
Yeah, you definitely do. Hey, listen, I challenge anybody out there, anybody, Green Bay fans, it doesn't matter what fan you are, Bears fans, anybody from the NFL, anybody who watches the NFL, have you ever predicted a season right on the money 2 years in a row? You're witnessing, and we are getting very close to Mike Stat Seibel doing exactly just that. I mean, if he does that, he nails that, it's going to be an amazing feat. Now, back to the game. You guys out there, comment below. If you are with the Chicago Bears, put the Bears down there as winning. FGB, put the Bears, whatever you want. If you're with the Packers and you believe the Packers could take this game, comment down below. We want to see what you guys think and who you guys think is going to take this game. Because as far as I know, I think the temperature, Mike, is going to be about 16 degrees, no higher than 18. And the low is going to be 0 degrees today. So it's a cold weather game, which the Bears are built for. There's not really like any advantage there. So there's no advantage. You could take that, throw it out the window. Like I said, the Packers are only a half game behind. There's quite a few 9-3 teams in the whole NFC. So all those, not for all the marbles per se for the rest of the season. It is for jockeying for position right now. And one thing the Bears must do to win this game is use that power. As you spoke to of last time, that offensive line was the MVP. They have to use that running game, get those MVPs going up front and overpower the Packers.
You know, this is going to be, again, a line game. It's going to be who controls the line of scrimmage. That's all this game is going to be, being 18 degrees. I mean, you know, it's going to be tough to throw the ball, catch the ball, you know, in those situations. So it's going to depend a lot on the O-line and a lot on the run game. We have a great O-line. We have one of the best O-lines, and it's getting better each and every week. We got a good D-line that we saw against Philadelphia. I mean, I hope our linebackers are okay. You know, Love, their quarterback Love, is awesome during Toyota-thon. I mean, I don't know. Go look it up after this. His stats during Toyota-thon right now, where they're selling Toyotas, are unbelievable. I mean, he's got like 39 touchdowns over his career. Today, that's not going to happen because it's too cold to sell Toyotas, and it's too cold for that passing game in Green Bay.
Hey, I agree with you, Mike. The Bears come into this basically with the number one rushing team in the whole NFL. And I believe that rushing attack, if they get that rushing attack going early, I mean, don't you think they'll be able to run the game? Because Caleb could also dial up some explosive plays on the side, playing off that.
I think it's a run to pass game. That O line, if they open up the running game, there'll be short controlled passing. The other thing is they could actually use Caleb to run a little bit in this game. I wouldn't put it past Chippendale Ben Johnson to do that. And then hopefully he'll win this game, take his shirt off at the end of the game. It'll be a little colder in Lambeau, but and then keep that tradition going. Keep the good old Chicago Bear tradition going.
You're talking about Ben Chippendale Johnson?
I am.
The thunder down under. Well, we need to bring that thunder to the field, Mike. Whether the wiener is going in a circle or not, we need a straight line victory right here. And we're talking about Green Bay having an elite, explosive offense. Jordan Love does know how to dial up some plays down the field. I know it's going to be extremely cold, so that might play into the whole situation. And we have more of a weak pressure because we don't really have somebody to set the edge like they do. And they got a new guy. They got a new guy, and we haven't seen him yet. And he came up from Dallas in that big trade, and he's talking a lot of shit. I'm going to say it right here on the show. He's talking a lot of shit right now. He's acting like he's been with the Packers for 30 years, man.
Well, I'll tell you, that always billboard material is always the best. I remember when they taped Shannon Sharp to his chair during the Super Bowl. The week before the Super Bowl, so he couldn't talk at all when the Broncos played the Packers years and years ago. The billboard material is going to be fodder for Ben Johnson and his team. I mean, we've got a good secondary. Probably one of the better ones in the NFL. We got a decent defensive line. It holds the running game down. Our linebackers are a little weak. Hopefully they won't throw the ball over the middle for a little while here. But if we can contain Love, I think that's great. We got to, like I said, literally, if you're watching this, go Google Aaron Love and Toyotathon, because he does like incredible when they're selling Toyotas on the during that time period. But this is ice cold weather out there for the Midwest, and I think it's going to be a little bit tougher. Hopefully our corners will hold up today, and our safeties. If they do, I think we pull that out.
Well, this is going to be the vanilla ice game, the ice game so far of the season. This is going to be crazy. So when it comes to the Bears, right now, it looks like the top receiver is going to be out Rome Odunze. He is one heck of a weapon. But the thing is, we have a deep wide receiving core. We have a plethora of targets. I mean, and we got Luther Burden III, who hasn't really gotten a chance to shine yet. And this could be that coming out party. What do you think about that?
Well, you know what? I'm going to go with the next factor here in the receiving game. Today, I'm going to go with the tight ends. I think our tight ends are good. I think they're incredible. I think they're going to be blocking, but I think they're going to sneak away for a couple of passes here and there that are going to be game-deciding type of passes. It's just a gut feeling. I have nothing to back that up. But our tight ends are really, really good. I'm not too worried about it. Them in the receiving game, holding on to the ball. They're built for this. They're big, burly people who play in the cold. They're not the receivers that are out there. So I think it's going to be a tight end type of game today. I think it's going to be a ball control type of offense. Maybe they get away with one or two, but I think it's going to be just a nice ice cold game. I don't know if you've ever played football in that weather. I have. It's not fun. I was a receiver in that, and catching the balls in that type of cold, it hurts.
Yeah. It's like it's just as bad as like using a baseball bat in the beginning of spring where it's still freezing outside. You feel that every contact. So yeah, it's not going to be easy, man. But I'll tell you what, so today's game, basically, from your perspective and my perspective as well, this is the Bears versus Green Bay versus Vegas equals respect. This is what we're going after. We're going after the respect formula. Because if you look at it, every time we play, okay, if we back up and just take a look at everything, the Bears should never have lost to Baltimore. They got their ass beat. They got their ass whooped against Detroit. That is what it is. You take losses in this league. But we should never have lost against Minnesota the first time. So we're talking about a team who potentially could have been 11-1 right now. Although those losses actually help you win later on, and it's probably the sole reason why they're able to reel off this winning streak and keep this winning tradition going that we have so far this year. But if you're looking at this team, I'm beginning to wonder, even though they have the wins, how do they keep betting against them? And I want them to keep betting against them because I think Vegas and all the pundits and all the big platforms are actually driving that locker room towards a win. So basically, my question is to you. Do you think this is the Bears versus Vegas? And everybody out there, all the haters and all the non-believers versus the Packers as well?
So I think this is the Bears versus, the overconfident, pain in the ass Packer fans and the Packers. This nation thinks that the Packers are always the best team, title town, everything else. This is time for Ben Johnson to get his team motivated and say, look, they just don't respect you. They don't respect you. The fans don't respect you. Vegas doesn't respect you. The bettors don't respect you. Nobody is respecting the Chicago Bears. This is time to go full Ditka and say, this is time we're gonna pound and make this respect. And where does it start? It starts with the O-line. And what did the O-line do last week? They smacked Philadelphia in the face and ran over them like there was no tomorrow. If they come out and do that again today, you're walking away with a 7-point victory as a Bears fan. I don't know if they can do that. I don't know if they're motivated to do that, but if anybody can get them motivated to do that, it's Mike Ditka and then followed by Ben Johnson. So, that Ditka's in the background and in those people's ears. This is Chicago lore. This is their time to step up. This is the 40-year anniversary of the 85 Bears. It is time to get that respect, get that what's going on. When we look at the difference between the 85 Bears and the 2025 Bears, at this point in the 85 Bears had already made a video called the Super Bowl Shuffle. They were that confident that they were going to win this. We haven't seen that from these Bears yet.
No, but I think the one thing
them to step up and smack the Packers in the face in order to get that respect.
I think the one thing they do have in common, if I'm correct, and you guys let me know, but I think both teams had the most takeaways during that season and this season.
Well, the 85 Bears defense was just that 4-6 defense at the time was vicious. You had the man in the middle, Samurai Mike, Mike Singletary just dominating that thing. We don't have that fierce of the defense. They may take it away a couple of times, but that defense for the Bears was huge. I'll tell you this, though. We have that offensive line. That offensive line is probably better than the offensive line that blocked for Sweetness back in the day.
Yeah, that's true, too. So today's the respect game is us versus the world. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Make sure you hit that thumbs up and that subscribe button. And our final take on this is, in my opinion, the Bears can win this game if they want it. If they want it, they have to go get it. Everybody's disrespecting you. Everybody's shitting on you. Everybody does not want to believe in you. Last week was supposed to be a respect game. And last week was supposed to be a stamp. But they keep moving the goal bar, the field goal. They keep moving the goal, basically. So I believe you have to go out there and take this game. And I believe the Bears can do it. And they run and run and run and let Caleb do his Superman stuff and explosive stuffs when needed, like that touchdown to Cole Kmet last week. The Bears can take this game. What's your take, Mike?
I think the Bears win this game. I think the Bears win it. I may be wrong, but I think it's a 21-17 game. It's a little lower scoring than I thought it would be, just because maybe the cold weather. I think you take the under on this entire thing. The under is 44. I think if it's truly dominated by the line of scrimmage, Packers got a good line too. So it's going to be a fight. It's going to be a dogfight. They don't call this the black and blue division for nothing. I think it's going to be close. Look at the last 3 games. They've all been decided by a field goal or block field goal. And I think we're going to see something similar today.
Okay, they call it the black and blue division because somebody might and could get a freezer burn. My prediction. My prediction. Bears 45. Packers 6. Let's go, Mike. I say no more.
Is that what mini Ben Johnson and the mini Bears, or is that totally with the full size Bears in the situation?
Full size Bears.
Oh, okay.
Right now, We have a store. It's called trashfanswithaz.com, and the Bears are going full Grizzly mode. It's our own trademark. It's our own thing. Get your Grizzly mode gear right here. As well, we have rivalry, the Rival Locker, where you can get your rivalry gear for any team across the leagues. We're still building it out, but it's going to be amazing. Trashfans.com. Mike, I'll see you after the game. We'll be going live from the bar. This is going to be incredible, and I can't wait to see you, buddy. And bear down.
Bear down, man. Go Bears.
Go Bears. Next time we pull up your YouTube feed, make sure you, Mike,
get your ass in.
That's right. So much better than being assed out.
Trash Fans, where real fans gear up, hit the Rivals Locker to take shots at your opponents while having a good time, or rep your squad from the home locker. Talk trash without saying a word. Get yours at trashfans.com. Have fun. It's Trash Talk season. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button and check out our new store, trashfans.com, where real fans gear up with the wildest sports gear in the game. See you guys in the next episode.